Hello everyone, Gaming with Priesty, Newcastle Jets in the Premier League, episode number 11 for the season, and we start off today's episode, Riley Clark from our Youth Academy left wing back. He's going to go out on loan for the rest of the season, 50-50 wage split, fair enough. Our first game of the episode is against the Gunners at Emirates Stadium. Bobby Bishop, he's going to make his debut today. Our recent signing. Already 86 overall, the right wing back position. Going to start the game off reasonably well there. Skips past the defender. Runs into the goal, squares it off, and Odegaard there with a nice finish. And 1-0 down to the Gunners. Disappointing start. Odegaard there causing us all sorts of problems. Beautiful through ball there for Guri. Runs under the ball. And it's a lovely cross. I think we're going to win that really easily. Odegaard gets the scraps, and then Matty Ryan comes up with a really good save. So 1-0 at half time. Away from home. We haven't created any chances, which is disappointing. Though Bobby Bishop picks up the ball here in the second half, just before the hour mark, and what a delicious cross that is. Right onto Olsen, the Super Swede's head. And it's 1-1, even though we're a little bit undeserving. And we move here forward into the game. The Gunners, probably quite rightly, that man Odegaard again puts the Gunners back into the league in the most overused celebration in FIFA career mode. They run over and celebrate with the manager. And it's 2-1. Late in the game though, Navarrete there gets the ball. He plays it through to Edouard, who's been quiet for us this game. Normally a goal scoring free. He forces a good save, and then from the following corner, Navarrete tries to swing one in. That's the go-to move off the corner these days. But Odegaard, 2 goals from his 4 attempts. He absolutely destroyed us. And we have a look here. We had more possession, slightly more XG, but I think Arsenal were good for the win. The lads gave us everything today. The boys gave us everything. But sometimes you just come up short in football. Still sitting there in 8th place. 11 wins, 5 draws, and 9 losses. 46-4 and 41 against. 38 points. Probably only around half a dozen points behind our total from the whole of the 38 games last season. So it's good to see. As we move forward towards our next game of the episode, asking us here if we've got the squad to keep us up. Well, obviously we do, as we're playing the Newcastle derby here. That's why they wanted to talk to us, the pre-game press conference. Shah for them, he's going to retire. Ollie Watkins just drives into the box and just beautiful finish. Just after 20 minutes, and obviously runs over and celebrates with Stevie Bruce. Hopefully that'll change to Eddie Howe in an in-game update soon. See here, they weren't in the lead for very long. Oh, yes, they were. Barrios crashes the ball into the crossbar. But then, only a few minutes later, we get another chance. We slant. Barrios has another long-range crack at goal, and Sarr just hits him straight on the elbow there. Oh, sorry guys, bless me. And Edouard does the business there, puts the penalty away, a Frenchman, after going goalless in our last game. So we're 1-1 here in the derby, and a big save there keeps the score at 1-1, but the Magpies are going to be absolutely filthy here. Shah, the man who's retiring at the end of the season, gets pulled up, and there can be no complaints that time. Right on the point of the elbow, but he's got his arm up, and Edouard does the business again from the penalty spot, even though the goalkeeper goes the right way, so After going 1-0 down to a good goal by Ollie Watkins, we've turned the game around. We move here into the second half. Just over 15 minutes remaining, and have a chance to make the score 3-2. The goalie makes a nice save down to his left. And will we going to get punished? Yes, we would. What a strike that is. Koita from the edge of the box on his left foot right up into the top bins, and 2-2. And we're going to have a great XG there. We scored 2 penalties, but we had 9 shots, and unfortunately we couldn't break down the Magpies except for those two penalties. And Edouard, he's really done the business. He's really done the business for us this season. When he hasn't been injured, unfortunately, he's been injured quite a fair bit. And we have a look at the table. United on top, and we're still in 8th. Another draw, so we've just picked up the extra point. The Gunners are actually behind us on the table in 11th, and there's a few teams that are behind us. And Everton are in 15th. Newcastle United down in 16th, so would have liked to have done the business against them there. And we're trying to do a little bit of business here. We look up to pick up Kim Min Jae here on a free transfer at the end of the year. So we're going to pick him up, and he's going to be a direct replacement for Douglas Duff, who we've let go for 30 million. So we've got rid of a defender for 30 million, and we've picked up an equally good defender for free. So great bit of business there. If I don't mind saying so myself, we move into our next game at Anfield against Liverpool here, and this time of day at Anfield is terrible for a game. You see that sunlight there, but it doesn't stop Ravella scoring an absolute bomb to open up the goal scoring here. 20-minute mark, Lacazette charges into the box. The Frenchman forces a good save. Allison there to his right, and then he springs straight back up, and then he's down to his left. And that's what makes him one of the best goalkeepers in the world, the Brazilian. And kind of what keeps Liverpool in games. And then you get the ball up to a guy like Marlon, who just can do that, and then all of a sudden it's a 1-1, and that's what makes it so hard and really difficult to beat these good teams. But Ravella, he's not a bad player himself, the Italian. He skips past the defender and drives one past Allison in goal. Nothing the Brazilian could do about that. And the Jets are flying there, absolutely soaring. And Ravella, especially himself, he charged into the box again. No one wants to come and shut him down. And that's a hat-trick for Ravella within the first half. And we're 3-0 up away from home at Anfield. This is a really big scalp for us if we can go on and win the game. Don't want to presume anything with the way we defend. Lacazette here in the second half. That's a wonderful strike and a great save from Allison, who's just absolutely keeping Liverpool in the game here. That's a really good turn there. We think we win it back, but they put on the higher press and they win it back, and we just can't clear our box there. Another wonderful turn from Salah, but Matty Ryan comes up with a good save. If the score goes from 3-1 to 3-2 there, we're really under severe pressure. Late in the game, Liverpool trying to press the ball. Ravella goes through. 4 goals for the Italian. What a wonderful game against Liverpool. Memories of Mark Viduka scoring 4 goals against Liverpool way back in the early 2000s. Late 90s, early 2000s. Mark Viduka absolutely did the business and scored 4 goals for Leeds United against Liverpool. But it's our man, Ravella, who scores the 4 goals today, deservedly gets the match ball. And that's a deserved win for us. You look at that, 13 shots to 3, 57% of the ball. And we absolutely dominated that game, guys. And Ravella, he was an absolute inspiration for us, guys. So we're coming to the end of today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.